Hey YouTube, Captain Mark here from Kingsland Sport Fishing. Today's Sunday, August 8th. I want to give you guys a report. The report I'm going to give you is basically my my Saturday report and my Sunday morning report. Yesterday I was just too exhausted to get a report off. I went home and just passed out. Anyways, fishing out of Scarborough Bluffs is what I'm going to cover today. But before I do that, if you haven't already done so, make sure you click on the subscribe button. And if you can like my video, it helps me out a great deal as a YouTube content producer. So we got that out of the way. Let's talk about the fishing report. Fishing outside of Scarborough Bluffs, it's pretty freaking awesome right now. It really is. What I'll say, I'm going to cover the morning bite first. The morning bite, what I'm finding I'm doing is I'm setting up, starting to set up rods in about 130 to 150 feet of water. I'm trolling south. And, you know, typically when in the morning, I'm starting out with one rigger with a hot fish spoon, with another smaller hot fish spoon on a slider. The other rigger, I'm starting out with a hot fish flasher with a Rhys Davis anchovy head, usually with a couple of Twinkie flies on that. And then when it comes to my my divers, I've got those with hot fish flashers and anchovy rigs. What you'll notice right now is I've only covered 4 rods and I've got 3 anchovies out. Anchovies working really well right now. They're smaller and therefore they work well, and they're the closest thing I can get right now to the actual bait fish. That's pretty small. From there, I then put out my board rods. You know, I'll put out 4 board rods. Typically when I put my board rods out, I'm running 3 with spoons. When I'm running my typical 8 rod spread, I'm running a 5 color, a 7 color, and a 10 color, and they all have hot fish spoons on them. And when it comes to the 4th board rod, or the 8th rod total, I am running a torpedo weighted steel 200 with a Pro Troll chrome flasher with a hot fish fly. I want to say I think it's a magician fly that I'm using on that particular one, and that's my spread. And I start that's my standard spread that I start with right now, and I'm trolling. I'm actually trolling south. I'm not doing a lot of east-west troll right now. Early in the morning, I'm trolling south, getting set up. Typically, I like to be in front of the boats, so I don't really have boats in front of me. And I'm trolling south, and I'm finding I'm really starting to get fish around 150 feet of water. And I may go to 200 feet of water, spin around, troll back into 150, spin around, and by then I'm getting to about, you know, typically it's about 8:30, and I find the bite starting to slow down in close. And that's when I'm starting to troll out deeper. Then I'm trolling south, and I'm trolling to about 300 feet of water. And, you know, in that, once I get to that 200 to 300 feet of water, I start to see where the bite's the best. And, you know, then when I know where the bite's the best, I'll focus on that level, and that's when I'll start to turn out into either an east or a west troll. And that's really what I'm doing in the morning. And it's working quite well for me. You know, lots of fish. Really good mix of what I call charter fish. You know, some really nice Chinooks. Yesterday's biggest was just under 23 pounds. It was actually 25 when we weighed on the boat. You know, we also had a few other matures yesterday. This morning, we had a 23 pound as our biggest, and then a bunch of other matures. In addition to that, we've been getting some butterball, some fat football cohos. You know, biggest coho I've had over the last couple of days was 14 pounds, but great coho. Fantastic table fare. And then we've had a bunch of rainbows. Actually, yesterday morning, the rainbow bite was so fantastic. We actually tripled up on rainbows out in 280 feet of water, and we limited out on rainbows. So what I actually did at that point in time is all of those lead cores with spoons, I pulled those out of the water because I don't want to start. I didn't want to start focusing or catching more rainbows, and then trying to release them and kill the fish. So I actually pulled the rods out of the water, and we were only running 5 rods at that point in time. My customers totally got it. We're trying to conserve the fish if we can't actually keep them. So that's really been the morning bite. What I'd say, the evenings have been a little different. I will start setting up around 150, 160 feet of water, but I'm not doing that loop back and forth. I'm trolling straight out in the evenings and trying to figure out where the fish are and where they start biting. Typically, we are getting out between 200, 250 to 300 feet of water. And then we start getting the bites between the rainbows, the cohos, and the kings. Similar spread. The biggest difference between my morning spread and my afternoon spread, my morning spread's got a lot of glow. A lot of glow. I'm using a UV light in the morning to glow it up. As I go in the afternoon, I'm using a lot of bling. I got a lot of chrome flashers, a lot of UV or UV slick tapes, holographic chartreuse, holographic greens, you know, and when it comes to my bait heads, you know, especially when I'm running the anchovies right now, I'm using a lot of, you know, transparent green, transparent chartreuse, and I want to say it's purple haze in the afternoon. And that's what I'm running pretty much until about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And then, you know, if the bite hasn't been too hot, that's when I'll start to put a couple of glow rigs down. So if I realize I'm going to be out there right around sunset or slightly after sunset, I want to make sure I've got some glow in the water. Anyways, that's my report for Bluffs right now. It's pretty awesome fishing, especially if you're looking for some table fare and you want that mixed bag of coho, rainbow, and chinook. I call it the Lake Ontario Triple Crown myself personally, but I think it's fantastic fishing right now. So hopefully when you get out there, you can do the same. There's fish all between Bluffers and the Toronto Islands, and if you follow the program I've just talked about, you'll probably do all right. Anyways, good luck on the water, and if you can, please click that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you have, you don't need to do it again, and make sure you click that like button. It helps me out a great deal. Thanks so much. Good luck and be safe, folks. Bye.